Hello and welcome. You're watching Greenwich Live Sessions. This is your host Umar Khan. I'm back with another session, another guest, and yet again you can see my excitement because my guest that I'm about to introduce is a very interesting personality, and we all are going to discover and realize that the people who don't know him will get to know that pretty soon about the things that I'm just about to say. And now, without any further delay, let me introduce my guest for today. He is Mr. Shomayl Chowdhury, and let me tell you a bit about Mr. Shomayl. He is the head of learning and organizational development and lead trainer of Fulcrum Private Limited. Apart from that, let me add on because there's lots of things that I have in his introduction. So it goes on with he's the IFC World Bank certified business edge trainer and instructional designer. He's also the founder of Momentum for Fitness System, and he's also a certified fitness trainer, a lecturer, an educationist, HR and OD consultant, a life coach, and also a proud Greenwich alumni. So, Mr. Shomayl Chowdhury, welcome to the show, bro. How are you?
Hey man, how are you? Kaisa hai? It's been a while, yaar. It's so good to see you. It's
Yeah, it
awesome.
is.
How
आजकल तो
are you?
I'm absolutely fine. आजकल तो ऐसे ही है भाई. इस तरह भी कोई मुलाकात
मैंने
होती है
बोला
तो
अगर अगर तुमने इसमें अगर अगर तुमने इसमें और कुछ ऐड किया होता ना तो तुम्हारा जो पोस्टर है ना तुमने मेरे लिए बनाया है वही खत्म हो जाता
अच्छा,
और
मैं बताता चलो. मैं थोड़ा सा ना इसमें ऐड ऑन करता चलूं कि
yeah,
इंट्रो स्माइल का जो है वो माशाल्लाह इतना ज्यादा फन, इतना ज्यादा वर्सेटाइल है और इतना कुछ इन्होंने किया हुआ है. मतलब ही इज लाइक द पाकिस्तानी जॉनी भैया. लाइक ही डन इट ऑल.
Pakistani Johnny Bhaiya. Acha, so
या
is that a compliment or an insult? Do I have chicken legs?
नहीं नहीं, आप समझे नहीं. आप बाद में समझाऊंगा आपको मैं.
अल्लाह खैर आप अलग से बताइएगा और
आज ही मैं
बताओ
अलग
कैसे
से
हो उमर
बताऊंगा. मैं
how
बिल्कुल
are
ठीक हूँ.
you
आई
listen
एम
man before we start I need to give this to you. I think the entire Greenwich fraternity is watching this right now. A
हाँ.
huge hello to the entire Greenwich fraternity locally and globally. And before we start, I need to give it to you, man. Hats off to you, brother. I think if everybody can see this, a huge round of applause to Umar because I think you're doing such a phenomenal job with these live sessions, man. I've been going through them. I try to see all of them. मेरी बिल्कुल कोशिश होती है कि मैं सबको देखूं, but because there's so many interesting people that you are bringing on board, on these live sessions from actors to entrepreneurs. So you're doing such a phenomenal job, man. I wanted to give this shout out to you. I hope the entire Greenwich fraternity is seeing this, and they need to like give you a huge round of applause, man. It's just awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. It's
थैंक यू सो मच
जबरदस्त यार.
बीइंग टू काइंड. बट आज की जो हमारी इंटरेस्टिंग पर्सनालिटी है वो मैं उसके लिए बड़ा
Inch,
एक्साइटेड हूँ बिकॉज एक चीज
really,
हम अब ये लाइव सेशन से एक तरह से हमारा सोशल इंटरेक्शन भी होता है. पूरी ग्रेनिच फैमिली और हमारे जितने लोग हैं हमारे साथ.
absolutely,
तो मैं एक बड़ा
absolutely.
मजेदार बिफोर आई स्टार्ट दिस सेशन और क्वेश्चन शुमाइल की तरफ आए, मजेदार वाकया शेयर करता हूँ ऑफ एयर का. ऑन एयर आने से पहले शुमाइल जब ऑन स्क्रीन आए तो शुमाइल के SC. So that is basically initials of Shomayl Chowdhury, SC. So I was like, Shomayl, you need to write your whole name because SC to Snapchat bhi hota hai. So Shomayl, like,
You
what was your reaction?
My reaction, okay, nobody has, okay, I usually consider myself as really extrovert and blunt. So when you said that to me, I was like, did he just, you ruined my entire mojo. Because I used to SC, बहुत पहले
अच्छा,
एक दफा पता नहीं ऑफिस में थे तो वो मुझे बोला गया था कि आपका नाम बहुत लंबा है, don't write the whole thing, just have an acronym. तो मैं उसको SC इस्तेमाल करने लग गया तो you were like यार ये Snapchat है, and you completely ruined my mojo, man. You
I'll
completely
ask you
ruined
a
my
question.
mojo.
I'll ask you a question. How many
Yeah.
followers or people do you have in your, whole social circle?
Oh God, yeah. Oh my God, this might come out very, very surprising to you. This might come out very surprising to a lot of people. But
Hmm.
I'm not much of a social media individual, to be very honest.
Hmm.
I mean, if you even ask me to go on
Just give me a number.
Facebook,
Yeah, but just give me a
I,
number. How many people know
I
Shomayl Chowdhury?
no, none. Seriously, no followers, man. I'm no followers at all.
Shoaib, let me ruin your mojo a bit more. Snapchat has 229 million active users per day. So, you know,
Okay.
229 million people will think of SCS Snapchat, but we know SC is only Shomayl Chowdhury. But then again,
I'll
Shomayl,
do you अबे
in
कंबल
your
में लपेट के ना कंबल में लपेट के you're like आज मैं यही करूंगा आज we're gonna bring Shomayl Chaudhary online and this is what we're gonna do, right?
देखिए आज आपके बहुत से सारे स्टूडेंट्स आज हमारे साथ सेशन में होंगे एंड वी ऑल नो
Wow.
दैट आपके सेशंस कितने इंटरेस्टिंग होते हैं व्हेन यू आर टीचिंग, यूर अ लाइफ कोच, यूर अ फिटनेस ट्रेनर, यूर अ लेक्चरर,
Yeah.
फिर आपकी एक इंटेलेक्चुअल साइड है टुवर्ड्स द बिजनेस थिंग्स, टुवर्ड्स द लीडरशिप. मतलब एज आई सेड एट द स्टार्ट दैट यू हैव डन इट ऑल. मुझे ये बताएं, ड्यूरिंग दिस कोविड-19 व्हेन यू वर फोर्स्ड टू स्टे एट होम, हाउ डिड लाइफ अफेक्टेड you and what changed?
Wow, Umar. I think it was a whirl. I believe so. Because I don't know. A lot of people don't know this. Very few students of mine know this. I've always had a very warm interaction with all my students. So some of them know, what kind of lifestyle I have. So somebody who wakes up at like 7 o'clock in the morning and comes back at somewhere around 10:30, 11 at night, after you're after I take my I jog in the morning, I train in the morning, I take my classes, so then uske baad I go to work at around 10, 10:30, then I'm back at around 4. फिर उसके बाद कभी कभी Greenwich की classes होती थी, or classes of other institutes. Then I used to go and train people with their workouts, and then I used to do my workout, and then I used to come back home at like 11:30, 11 o'clock. And then one fine day, आपको पता चलता है कि यार अच्छा, this is a lockdown. So and we're a very small family, alhamdulillah, mashallah. It's me, my mom. We all work. My mom works. My dad works. My mom is a principal, so she also comes back at about 5, 6 ish. My sister is not in the country. She resides abroad. So for us, we're a big nuclear family. So for me, it was quite a change, Omar, that after after like all this after so many years, this one fine day, a lockdown, and you're in your house 24/7. But it's like there's always a good side to things. I always tend to see. I always tend to see the bright side of things. I think Umar, ये जो मुझे I read a lot. मुझे किताबें पढ़ने का बहुत शौक है. बल्कि my mom goes है कि अच्छा, मेरे साथ बचपन से एक मसला ये था कि मैं अगर किताबें जब पढ़ता था ना, so I have this really bad habit of reading multiple books at one time.
Okay.
So yeah. So and I know I enjoy it, and I can retain that. So I have this really bad habit of doing that. My mom goes like, एक किताब पढ़ रहे हो तो फिर तुम रात को दूसरी किताब पढ़ रहे हो तो so what's happening in that brain. तो
Right.
अमित एक एक कहावत है. I was reading this book by Charles Darwin. I have a very different form, the different side of reading. I usually read Stephen Hawking's and Dalai Lama, and then I was reading Charles Darwin's Kitab, and he had an amazing saying, and I think it applies so beautifully right now. And he
Mhm.
said that the person the individual that survives is not the one that's most intellectual, but is the one that can actually adapt, and
Wow.
its adaptability. And to be very honest, this is the time of adaptability. You can you can see it as a test, or you can see it as a source of adaptability. And I think this is where we will have to adapt. And so that's what I did. I adapted, and Alhamdulillah, um, tapped into certain certain passions of mine, certain secrets. I think now that, like I said, I've always been a very extrovert individual since a very young age. अभी भी मैं extrovert हूँ. अब तो मुझे लोग बोलते हैं कि यार खुदा के वास्ते मुंह मत खोल, खुदा के वास्ते. Because I even if you ask my students, that they'll always go like, sir, Shomayl Chowdhury is straightforward, blunt, and bas kisi bhi वक्त ना, मतलब I'd say so. I tapped into certain interesting things that I've always wanted to do, and yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, spending time with family. So you
You're
got to see a
actually,
bright side.
Shomayl, I'll second this. You actually talk so much that I'm actually waiting for my turn. यार मेरी बारी कब आएगी मैं सवाल
I
करता
know.
रहूं.
मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कि I'm the host and you're there. I'm so sorry. I
Hey,
usually do that.
don't,
I'm so
but
sorry.
let me tell you,
Did
Shomayl.
did did, did, did I do? Did I ruin your mojo?
No, 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 no. You can't do that. You know, but I will give you a chance to do that in the end. वो देखते हैं
No, no,
how
no,
will
no.
feel it.
You're
But let me
cool.
tell you
You're
guys,
cool.
Shomayl Chowdhury के बारे में personally बताऊं जो मेरे राय है. When I look at Shomayl Chowdhury, I'm like wow. क्योंकि he's always on his toes. He's always energetic. इन्होंने अपना routine जिस तरह आपने सुना share किया कि सुबह इधर होते हैं 2 घंटे बाद दूसरी जगह होते हैं 2 घंटे बाद तीसरी जगह होते हैं फिर चौथी जगह होते हैं फिर उस जगह पे फिर उसके बाद अपनी पर्सनल लाइफ है अपनी पर्सनल जिम अपने आप को मेंटेन करना इस पे मैं एक सवाल करूंगा शुमाइल सबसे ज्यादा है लॉकडाउन में लोगों का रोना ये था कि उनके जितने गेन्स थे वो रुइन हो गए और घर में रह के खा खा के फैट बाहर आ गया आपकी क्या पोजीशन है
My position. My position is good, yeah. My position. Wait, let me. I don't know. Can you see? Yeah, I look pretty much the same. Yeah, I look pretty much same.
But like, are you like exercising at home, or how are you managing all your gym and exercise?
Yeah, buddy. Umar, I actually had a gym at my place. So I had a gym. So all I had to do was I had to revive it. I had to bring it back into. I had the weights. I had the machines, I had the rods, I had everything. So I just had to revive it. So yeah, I am working out, and I think that this is the time where you know मुझे बहुत लोग my clients were calling me, a lot of students were calling me, hey, sir azab ho gaya hai, sir ye kya hua hai? And I was like, what happened, are you okay, is everything okay, relax, take a breather. They were like, sir gym sare band ho. Acha, some of the students it's so strange, I'm usually at the gym, so I'm like I'm curling, I'm hitting the weights, एकदम से पीछे से आवाज आती है, sir, some of the students go to the same gym as I do, so मैं, sometimes I'm working out, तो पीछे से आवाज आती है, sir, so I and the entire gym just starts looking, and they go like, what is happening, so I meet some of the students there. So I think Umar, जब ये lockdown हुआ था, तो absolutely, I am working out. I do have a gym here. A lot of students have been calling me. A lot of my clients called me कि यार gym बंद हो गया है. What's gonna happen now? But Umar, I'll tell you what is the fascinating part about this entire conversation. We all this time, everybody. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry right now. I can show you messages, but I've got messages from certain people. They wanted to talk to me. कि भाई, हमारे gains, हमारे losses, क्या करें? And surprisingly and fascinatingly, everybody is talking about physical health. But you know what? Right now, the most important thing is your mental stability.
True.
Because
I say something here with you, Shomayl. This time period में, throughout the time we're doing sessions, our basic purpose of these sessions is to spread awareness, is to spread positivity, is to make people feel productive. We bring people from different fields ताकि वो अपने experience I share my own personal experience. Believe me, I'm having a time of my life. I do understand the fact that there's a situation out there, people are dying, people are in trouble. I'm one of them. I also have lots of problems, but then again, as you said, taking care of the mental health side and being positive about life, I am looking at the things that I have, the blessings that I have, rather than the things that I don't have, and rather than the things that I can't do. So we'll include some messages because people are very excited.
All right, sure.
Lots of messages here. So the first one, Honorable Chancellor Madam Seema Moghal is with us, and she says, Shomayl Chowdhury, so nice to see you. Ali Saeed recommended you very rightly.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. कैसे हैं? Shout out to all of you.
एक सवाल भी है, अली सईद साहब का जिक्र हुआ, हम अली सईद साहब के साथ हमारा सेशन हुआ, उसमें हमारे एक सवाल था, आप जरा एक्सप्रेसिव ज्यादा हैं, आपसे सवाल जरा अच्छा बनेगा कि अगर अली सईद साहब लिटरेचर के टीचर होते तो वो लिटरेचर में पोएट्री कैसे पढ़ाते क्लास में?
I think, oh God, I still remember Sir Ali. He's always, I know Sir Ali since a while, and he's been a mentor. He's fun. He's very loving. At the same time, he's very vicious. Yeah, he can,
Yeah.
he's nice, but he's very vicious. I still remember those times, Umar, मैं बताऊंगा, when I started my corporate training, and he's a corporate trainer as well. And when I started my corporate training, so I needed ideas. So वो hall में से जा रहे होते थे और मैं भागते हुए पीछे जा रहा होता, suddenly, suddenly, he always used to give me time. And yeah, he's a champ. अगर वो literature पढ़ा रहे होते, I think that would be one hell of a class. I can imagine him teach Elizabethan English.
एक्चुअली अगर
And
पोइट्री, मतलब इमेजिन शुमाइल रोमांटिक पोएट्री अगर वो एक्सप्रेस कर रहे होते तो वो कैसे करते हैं, मतलब डू यू हैव एनी आइडिया?
Oh dear God, romantic would, I think, वो जो कहते हैं वो मैं, I think I wouldn't want to be that extroverted.
बट देन अगेन ये बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग आइडिया। देखिए इस लाइव सेशंस में हम बहुत से आइडियाज जनरेट कर रहे हैं, बहुत सी नई
Yeah.
चीजों को टैप कर रहे हैं। तो मैं सर से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा वंस दिस लॉकडाउन इज ओवर कि सर गिव इट अ ट्राई, लाइक एक आधे घंटे का सेशन लिटरेचर का कोई ट्राई करें। वी लाइक टू एक्सप्लोर दैट साइड ऑफ अली सईद एज वेल। सो वी लैंड ऑन सम मोर मोमेंट्स। हमारे साथ है
Sure, sure.
Sharon Shira, and she says, "Welcome, Shomayl sir. Love
Thank
you.
thank
See
you.
you. Love to see you on live session." I think she ate a
Awesome.
word. एक
I,
वर्ड का होने पे मतलब बदल जाता है। शुमाइल ये क्या होता है ऐसा, एक सेंटेंस एक
sir,
अल्फाबेट मीनिंग ही चेंज हो जाती है। अच्छा जी,
I
मानूर
usually
फारूक।
I have that impact. Yeah, I have that impact.
I told you at the start, I told you Johnny भैया, so Johnny भैया is
Johnny
there.
Bhaiya.
So Manur Faruqi हमारे साथ मौजूद है, and she says, "Hi Shumail, hope
Mm.
you're doing good. So good to see
Manur,
you."
how are you? Awesome, awesome. Yeah, it's been a very long time. Manur used to be my classmate. Yeah.
And she has a question as well. She says, "Shumail, what are you having? Are you having your regular green tea?"
Yes, I am having my regular ginger green tea that I usually tend to have. I've usually had. I. This is so nostalgic. ये एक बहुत बहुत पुरानी कहानी है इसके पीछे। तो
आपको एक बात बताऊं, शुमाइल, आपके जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो एक दूसरे को टैग कर रहे हैं because they all are very excited, so we're expecting a lot of comments from your students. We have
all
with
right,
us
awesome.
Nabil Imran. He says, "Hello sir, good to see you. Miss your enthusiastic classes." So like,
Oh
can you
dear
share
God.
a bit of your enthusiasm? Like, ये कौन से enthusiasm की बात कर रहे हैं?
Yeah, enthusiasm. Yeah, देखो, when okay, either this live session is going to become very controversial, but it's going to be fun. अच्छा अच्छा, मेरे साथ एक और मसला है कि यार, obviously, being in the coming from the media industry, तो वो होता क्या है कि you tend to, all your loose ends are cut, so you're like, okay, this is my zone. Yeah,
Yeah.
enthusiastic classes. You know, Omar, when I started teaching, एक तो when I was teaching, when I was as a student, so we were. I believe we are very bookish, So we tend to, which books are good. Books are good. I think the entire Greenwich fraternity is seeing me, so books are good. All right, nothing bad with books. But I think when I was in the classes, so everything used to be very bookish, and we used to be going through the book aspect and taking the book approach, which is fantastic. But कुछ चीजें ऐसी ही हुई मेरे साथ, when I walked into the corporate world, and alhamdulillah, with them, I started working at a very young age. सही है तो, when I started working for a very young age, I was able to go from one industry to another, to another, to another, and get a lot of experience. I come from an HR fraternity as well, where my family has an HR background. So my enthusiastic classes used to be like this, that they used to be all up and open about the corporate world, where I believe in the experiential form of learning. You know, हमारे साथ there is this there's this chronic problem where we often tend to focus more on the bookish. Now that we're on a live session, I'm going to share everything with you. This is going to be Shomayl Chowdhury up close and personal. Yeah, only for you, Umar. Only
Okay,
for
so
your
you
live
were just
sessions.
actually opening up, the whole controversial situations. क्योंकि यहाँ पे comments भी आ रहे हैं mostly from the female students जो कह रहे हैं
Uh,
controversial. Let's get into this. So
and
they want
let's
to see controversial.
Nay, Umar, I still remember when I started my first job. No names. I'm not going to take any names. No company names or something. I
Oh,
don't
you
want
can.
this to become a.
No, you can take company names.
But
Yeah, it's an educational
but
platform. It's good.
yeah. So all right. Okay. Let's make this more interesting then. How do you want that?
Sure, definitely.
Umar, I'll tell you, Umar, when I started working at a very early age, and when I got my first job, um, I was asked to leave from that job because I did not know how to make a job description.
Okay.
Okay, I was told that you do not have the HR skills because you don't know how to make a JD. आज जब मैं पीछे देखता हूँ, I go like, yeah, we are making JDs on and off now. It's on our fingertips. And that it changed that aspect changed my life because I was like, यार हमें कोई सिखाया नहीं था यार JD बनाना.
Mhm.
There is a chronic problem, and that chronic problem is that we really need to start giving our children, our students, the experiential learning
True.
where they can actually take it back and they can apply that. और हम लोग constructive learning के बारे में बहुत बात करते हैं, बिल्कुल. But are we actually doing that? I mean, really? Um, बहुत दफा मैं interviews दे रहा होता हूँ HR के and taking interviews with candidates and I'm asking them very basic aspects and I'm asking them very basic processes and they cannot give the right answers. और मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा किसी की गलती है, ये बात नहीं है. I think it's a learning platform, but we really need to start giving the experiential side of things to students. मैं आजकल मैं एक चीज बताता हूँ अमर. मैं हम लोग आई थिंक वी वर द एक्स वाई जनरेशन. सही है. हम लोग वो थे जो क्लास में आते थे, अच्छा बैठ गए, किताब खोली, अच्छा पेन निकाला, and we're starting to write, we're taking down notes, and we're sitting and we're like, okay, all right, brilliant, not asking for a break. I think अब जो बच्चा आ रहा है, alhamdulillah, I've taught in quite a few institutes and teaching Greenwich, alhamdulillah, the Greenwich family, it's my favorite family. And I've been teaching with them since quite a while. And then being a student, and then joining, Alhamdulillah, the fraternity. Being here right now, Umar. I mean, it's awesome. The feeling, the honor, that Ali Said Saab gave me that I should be here, and seeing all those sessions, it feels so good. So,
Indeed.
Umar, one of the things is that we do need to go towards the experiential side. मैं ये बात बता रहा था कि हम लोग XY generation थे. मैं समझता हूँ कि अब जो बच्चा है, and for some reason students are very very interactive with me, and they they'll discuss things with me that they discuss certain things with me that they don't even discuss with their parents, but they do
Yeah.
discuss it with me.
Yeah,
And
I don't care. Shumal, this is an add-on. You know why? Because me also
yeah,
being a teacher and I'm really close to the students. उसकी
yeah,
वजह ये है कि if you're really close to your student, if there's no barriers between
yeah,
you, the learning
yeah,
curve increases because
increases
then you're able to tap those hidden talents of your
hidden
student.
talent.
Your
Fair enough,
student,
absolutely.
your student gains that confidence that he's so comfortable around you that वो
Absolutely.
अपने आप को explore करता है. And let me tell you, or in everyone who's watching this session, इंसान को खुद नहीं पता होता कि उसमें कितना potential है. And इंसान is just looking at some person कि उसको realize कराए. So a
Yeah,
good teacher is a person who spots that talent, that hidden potential in the
yeah.
student and pushes, give that one push that the student
Very
requires.
true. Very
So
true. इसी को मैं second करता हूँ that like I said, it's going to be up close and personal. So I'm
पर्सन
going to
के
go
तरफ
all out.
कमेंट पढ़ लें स्क्रीन के ऊपर. हमारे हर दिल अजीज अली सईद साहब भी हमें देख रहे हैं. और कहते समटाइम्स स्टूडेंट्स आर वेरी इंटर, मैं सर के अंदाज में पढ़ता हूँ, समटाइम्स
Very.
very very interactive with Mr. Shomayl Chowdhury. This is Mr. Ali Said. I hope Sir
Sir,
Ali Said मैंने आपके अंदाज में ये कमेंट पढ़ा हो. क्या क्या वजह
I
है, क्या
think
कह रहे हैं सर अली?
nahi. Now this is getting up close and personal. Nahi, yaar, I think
You
that
want
I'll tell you.
that? You wish for
I'll
it.
tell you. I don't know. I don't know which way. I'll tell you what the thing is, Umar. मैं बताता हूँ कि I think that मैं जैसे बोल रहा था कि I think ये जो बच्चा है जो अब माशाल्लाह से आगे बढ़ेगा, I call them the Z generation. And the reason I call them the Z generation is because these, when you're teaching these kids, and if you teach them from the book, um, not that I'm saying that they don't have that intellectuality, but I think they have a high level of intellectuality because वो जब उनको आप जब book से पढ़ाओ, they will understand it. But when you give them that experiential knowledge, that spark hits, and when that spark hits, that's what creates that increases that neuroplasticity in their minds. It opens their minds even further. And वही बच्चे बोलते हैं कि we need more experiential learning in that aspect. And मैं पहले समझता था कि uh, just taking the experiential side, the student will not understand the base. But it's actually the opposite. It's amazing. You start with your experiential. Like मैं बहुत दफा GPM पढ़ाता हूँ या मैं HLM पढ़ाता हूँ, and I think that your class should be such that a student should look forward to it. So,
Absolutely.
I when I start the class, I simply just start with, all right, XYZ or ABC. So, and they're like, oh wow, okay, he's actually going like hardcore experiential. So, Umar, this is very important. And जहाँ तक interactive की बात आती है, Umar, when I
वैसे
was
एक
growing
बात
up,
बता दूं शुमाइल, एक बात बताऊं, आपके जवाब से ये पता चल गया कि सर अली सईद के कमेंट के बाद आप डिफेंसिव हो गए. मतलब वो शुमाइल चौधरी का वो जो एक एक्स फैक्टर था वो किल हो गया. मतलब आप बड़े सोफिस्टिकेटेड होके बात कर रहे हैं, मतलब आप बड़े
Allah.
इंटेलेक्चुअल जवाब दे रहे हैं. मतलब शुमाइल व्हाट हैपेंड, लाइक दैट्स नॉट द शुमाइल आई नो. अच्छा एक और चीज बात है यहाँ पे, एक कमेंट आया है हमारे, क्योंकि सिंस हमारी ग्रेज फैमिली है, वी सो यूज्ड टू मीटिंग ईच अदर,
Awesome.
ग्रीटिंग ईच अदर. तो आज हमारी
Yeah.
पूरी ग्रेज फैमिली हमारे साथ है. तो जमील अहमद साहब, जितने स्टूडेंट्स हैं सब उनको बड़े अच्छे से जानते हैं. तो जमील अहमद साहब हमें देख रहे हैं और उनका आपके ऊपर कमेंट है या कॉम्प्लीमेंट है, आप मुझे एलैबोरेट करें. ही सेज ब्यूटीफुल शुमाइल. अब ये किस चीज को ब्यूटीफुल?
I will accept it as whatever he wants. That's the Greenwich fraternity. I'll accept it as whatever he says. A shout out to Jameel Saab. Yeah, it's been a while, but Jameel Saab के साथ
आप पे कमेंट्स पे एक और इल्जाम है. इल्जाम आप पे क्या है, आपकी क्लासमेट ही है, शुमाइल कांट बी सोफिस्टिकेटेड. तो ये
this is Mahanur. This is Mahanur, right?
या तो क्या ये
Yeah,
क्या
this is
इल्जाम,
Mahanur.
ये क्यों है
Yeah,
आपका इल्जाम?
yeah. Okay, I'll tell you something. A lot of all my. अच्छा मैं बताता हूँ. When
मैं नर्वस नहीं होना है बिल्कुल. हाँ
coming from coming from a no nervousness at all, coming from the media side, and a lot of my जितने भी मेरे कुछ दोस्त हैं, they know me that I'm coming from the media side, and when कोई मुझसे जब मिलता है तो वो सबसे पहले मुझसे ये पूछते हैं कि are you seriously corporate? Do you go to the are you from the corporate side? So I think they've seen that side of me, that media side of me, with the piercing, and with my spikes, and I think they've all seen that side of me. So that's why they always, a lot of times I've met some friends now, in tied up and jacketed, and looking all like 007 and posh, and मुझे मुझसे मिलते हैं, they go like, Shomayl, seriously? Are you seriously kidding me? So I go like, yeah, man, this is me. And they go like, the spikes, and the studs, and where is that going? Where's that gone? अभी बस एक चीज है, I usually have rings on, तो वो एक चीज है जो मेरी बचपन की, of that time. So I think that's why majority of my classmates have seen me in that way, with my chain and spike hair, and the mohawk, the sharp
So then,
mohawk.
what year did you graduated from Greenwich?
Oh dear God. Umar, I think BBA I graduated 2013, 2012, and MBA I think I graduated. I'm not getting the years. I'm not getting the years, but it's
That
been a
would be
while. Yeah.
2015, 2015, Mac. Because
2015, 2015, 2016, probably. Yeah.
Acha.
It's been a
So
while. Yeah.
if you don't remember, we've actually taken few courses together.
I know. I still remember. मैं इसी बात पे आने वाला था. I still remember. I still remember. This is the amazing thing about life. That
Hmm.
how it brings certain people together. I mean, I had no idea. I had never even imagined that I would be working with you in a convocation. You remember the convocation that we had?
Oh,
Aage piche.
out of all, how can I forget the convocation 2019?
Especially the last nights.
Especially
Especially
the
the
last.
last nights.
But yeah, jokes
You know,
apart, the endless efforts was absolutely worth it, and the convocation of Greenwich University year by year is very popular, not only in Pakistan but even outside Pakistan. And we
I
all
I think
Greenwich family are so proud of it. Of
I think we take it a bar up every time. We take it a bar up every single time. I think
and this
that's what
time,
we do.
and this time
And
we
this
had
time, I think
Shomayl. We had Shomayl as the master of ceremony alongside Ali Said. So
Ali
no
said,
one can.
I think this time we took the bar. I mean, Usdin, what happened was a couple of days just before the lockdown, we were taking classes online. So I met Miss Shazia. All right, Miss Shazia, how are you? I hope you can hear us if you're there. So I met Miss Shazia Nasser, and she was like, Shumal, Ali, both of you, be ready for the next convocation. So I was like, whoa, that's big, already ready for the next convocation. तो मैंने बोला ये जब उमर को पता चलेगा ना उमर बोलेगा चल भाई गए.
very, very rightly said. But Sumail, coming back to a student life, what are the memories? Because ab zahir hai, you're also forced to be a bit more sophisticated because people look up to you. Although we know the inside, अंदर का जो दिल है और अंदर का शुमाइल है वो आज भी वही है. But एक जो exterior look change हो गया है. But then again, coming back to the student life, क्या दिन थे क्या memories थी, and you're still associated and a part of Greenwich. So how does all the memories come back when you go there and teach there?
Yeah, memories बहुत oh my goodness, the memories, Lala Bhai outside. I still remember Abhi, when I'll tell you, it's such a funny story. When I became a lecturer and I was teaching in Greenwich University, तो तो फैकल्टी एरिया में पार्किंग होती है. तो ऑब्वियसली अब मैं वो फैकल्टी तो वो आई फैकल्टी एरिया में पार्किंग होती है तो मैं ज्यादातर आई केम टू पार्क, सो आई पार्क द कार इन द फैकल्टी एरिया एंड I had my books and Shomayl Chowdhury is going, walking, he has this whole
और शुमाइल
faculty.
का वॉकिंग स्टाइल भी अलग है, अलग से दिखता है कि शुमाइल चलता हुआ आ रहा है. लेट मी टेल
अच्छा
एवरीवन.
ये क्या कहानी है? I need to know this. I've heard it from my students as well. I've heard it from you as well. And we're on a live session, so I do not mind. ये क्या है? मेरी walking में ऐसा क्या है? I don't understand. I need to know.
अच्छा देखिए, मैं अपना पर्सपेक्टिव दूंगा, बट हमारे जितने लोग सुन रहे हैं वो भी प्लीज शुमाइल के वॉकिंग स्टाइल पे कमेंट जरूर करें. जब शुमाइल
Oh
चलते
my
हुए आते हैं
God.
दुनिया में मगन, मतलब मैं वैसे भी आपको बताऊंगा अभी थोड़ा सा मैं शुगर कोटेड अल्फाजों में आई एलैबोरेट द वे यू वॉक.
I know. I can sense it.
It's a very good walk, very confident walk. And as I said, जब शुमाइल चलता है तो दिखता है कि शुमाइल चलता हुआ आ रहा है. It's
Allah
that
khair.
yeah, it's that kind of
Whoa.
confident walk. So I would like all our viewers, our audience who have seen Shomayl walk to comment on how Shomayl
No,
walks.
no. You should ask them.
I
Let's
want
make this one. Rate my walk between 1 and 5. 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest.
देखिए, एक वजह है, उसके पीछे एक साइंस है. Shomayl,
हाँ,
you were a part of the media industry and now you're in
yeah.
the corporate side and the educational side, a life coach. तो वो मीडिया की भी जो आपकी शौक थे
उम्र
और
होता है.
तो
होता
चीजें
है,
थी,
होता है।
आज भी शुमाइल के अंदर हैं। तो
आई नो,
आज भी जब
आई
शुमाइल
नो।
चलता है तो ऐसा लगता है कि शुमाइल, every road that you walk becomes and turns into a ramp. So you turn
Yeah, oh.
every step, you turn it into a ramp. You know, all I want to the showstopper.
Ali, if can Ali say hear this, he is gonna be epic. उनके जो comments होंगे ना अभी, he is gonna break the walls down. नहीं
I'm
यार उमर,
actually waiting for his comments. So,
I know he's.
अच्छा जी, कमेंट्स आना शुरू हो गए। कमेंट्स
Oh
आना
dear
शुरू हो गए
God.
बॉक्स पे। लेट्स इंक्लूड दोस। आयशा नजमी कहती हैं लॉल दिस इज फन आफ्टर लॉन्ग टाइम। अच्छा अच्छा, कॉन्वर्सेशन पसंद किए, लेकिन आपकी अभी तक वॉक के ऊपर कमेंट नहीं आया। चलें जी, अगला देखते हैं जी। ओके, शुक्र उमर, यू डिडंट मेंशन के हवाएं चलती हैं विद म्यूजिक। वैसे हो सकता है, वैसे नेक्स्ट टाइम यू टेक एन एंट्री, मैं कुछ वायलिन वाले 2-3 लोग बिठा सकता हूँ, और वायलिन बजा रहे हैं, ऊपर से लोग कुछ पंखे चल रहे हैं, बाल आपके लंबे, यू कैन ओपन योर हेयर एंड द फुल द हेड शेक,
What is
फुल
what
लाइक
is happening? What?
बेवॉच वाला सीन बना लेते हैं शुमाइल के वॉक पे।
This is gonna be like Baywatch 3.0 that nobody wants to watch.
वेल लेट्स सी, कमेंट्स आते जा रहे हैं, तो लेट्स जस्ट इंक्लूड पीपल। कहते हैं, शेरिन कहती है एग्जैक्टली शुमाइल सर वॉक्स लाइक हीरो स्टाइल। ओके, आई एम
Oh,
मिसिंग अली
oh
सईद।
no.
कैन वी हैव अली सईद ऑन एयर राइट नाउ?
Bring it. Let's bring Ali Said on air. That's gonna be fun.
बट देन अगेन, आप हीरो की तरह चलते हैं, हीरो माफिक, उर्दू में बोले हीरो माफिक चलते हैं। व्हाट्स योर कमेंट ऑन दैट?
Acha, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Acha, okay, so first of all, the story that about the memories. Right? So I parked my car and then I got off and I'm walking. Shomayl Chowdhury is walking. This is my first day as a as a faculty member in Greenwich University, and I have my Greenwich pass on, and I was like super proud, and I'm just walking. All right, so I'm walking. So पीछे से लाला भाई आते हैं. And he goes like, actually, they've seen me very small. They've seen me since the time I started my BBA and all the way top. He's seen me without a beard. So when he came and he was like, "Beta, beta, यहाँ तो आप park नहीं कर सकते. यहाँ तो faculty होता है और हम faculty member यहाँ तो faculty park करता है. तुम यहाँ कैसे लगा रहे गाड़ी? ये तो गलत बात है. So I was like, मैं आपको बताता हूँ. मैं आपको बताता हूँ. So I showed it to him. I was like, मैं भी अब यहाँ पढ़ाने आया हूँ. He goes like, तुम हमारे साथ मजाक कर रहे हो इधर खड़े होके ऐसे यहाँ इतना रश है तुम यहाँ कैसे मजाक कर रहे हो? So then I took my card out and I was like, खान भाई मैं अब यहाँ पढ़ाता हूँ. So he had the biggest laugh and he was so happy. So yeah, that बहुत memories हैं. I still remember the memories of Abdullah Diwan's classes. So Abdullah Diwan's classes. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, they were intense, and I still remember fashion shows होते थे पीछे. And I was coming on the fashion show, and some of the students wanted, I think some of my classmates wanted me as a model, and we went on this on the platform, and I still remember I was shirtless, and I'm walking on the platform, and third memory. Oh yeah, there was another एक और fashion show हुआ था जिसपे I was giving the background voice over. And
या
Miss Sharmeen Lari was there. I wonder if Miss Sharmeen Lari is there, but if she can see us, I don't know if she's there right now or not. But Sharmeen Lari, and she was like, "Shumail, तुम्हारी आवाज में से आवाज आनी चाहिए. आवाज के अंदर से आवाज आनी चाहिए. All right, give it your best shot. Be a more manly voice." And I was like, "More manly voice? Really? Ouch." तो there was अच्छा फिर उसके बाद एक और memory मैं बताता हूँ. I hope the vice chancellor and Sir Said Mughal is seeing this. This was hilarious. This was hilarious. I can't believe I'm going to tell this on live session. All
या
right. So what basically happened was that I was always I always had that macho thing, tight shirt and Shomayl Chowdhury, अपने छोटे भाई की shirt पहन के आए हुए. All right, so I always had that, and Superman made on it, Clark Kent, and I'm standing outside, and वहाँ कुछ कंस्ट्रक्शन या कुछ हो रही थी, तो वहाँ स्पेसिफिकली लिखा हुआ था कि डोंट स्टैंड देयर एंड डोंट स्टैंड देयर एंड प्लीज साइड पे हो जाए. तो मैं वहाँ खड़ा हुआ था and full hero banke, I'm Superman, I'm Kryptonian, kuch bhi nahi ho sakta. Shomayl Chowdhury is the best, and yes, and I was doing my piche violin baj rahe. So
कमेंट भी है, फरियाल गुल हमारी साथ फैकल्टी मेंबर है, she says he walks like he owns the place. तो वो आपका वाला कि आप खड़े हैं like Superman,
yeah.
right? So
Hey
continue.
Prayal, how are you? How are you, Prayal? Pleasure. So I was standing there, तो सारे students हट गए, मैं खड़ा हूँ और मैं गप्पे लगा रहा हूँ ना, तो पीछे से एक हाथ आता है, पीछे से एक हाथ आया, and it comes right here, and it's like, so I'm Shomayl Chowdhury is like,
Uh,
I'm invincible, I cannot be touched. All right, so I go like, एक मिनट, then वो हाथ वापस आता है. मैं go like, यार एक मिनट, मैं बहुत जरूरी बात कर रहा हूँ. वो फिर हाथ वापस आता है. All right, now मेरे सामने सारे students freeze हो गए. All right, okay. In front of me, all the students are frozen. All right, and they're just standing there. Okay, like when you play that game freeze. All right, so they're all standing there and they're like frozen, and I'm like, अच्छा ये, I was like, पता नहीं क्या हुआ, मतलब maybe I have this impact on them. तो I was like, यार अच्छा, वो सब खड़े में. Okay, and then मेरा एक दोस्त बोलता है, Shomayl, go, Shomayl,
ये मुझे याद आया,
go.
इससे मुझे वो मूवी का डायलॉग आया है, तू तो ऐसे कह रहे जैसे मेरे पीछे वो.
All right,
तू तो ऐसे कह रहे जैसे मेरे पीछे वो. Like
so
then what?
he said, Shomayl, go. All right, so I was like, कौन है, क्या, I was like, who is it? All right, and I turned around, it's Saeed Mughal Saab standing behind me. All right, and I was like, it was so funny, and even now when I cross paths by him, I'm like, यार God, he must be thinking ये वही बच्चा था जो खड़े होके rules break कर रहा होता है, अभी पढ़ा रहा है. So whenever I'm passing by him, I'm like, oh God, Shomayl, oh God, just walk. So yeah, it's amazing memories, Hussain भाई के साथ,
बिल्कुल.
हुसैन
और
भाई को के साथ
हुसैन भाई को कौन नहीं भूलता, मतलब जब
I
स्टूडेंट
know,
बात करें एवरीवन लाइक हुसैन भाई. एंड लेट मी टेक दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू ऐड ऑन के सईद साहब इज अ जेम. माय स्टूडेंट्स दे,
yeah,
मैं बताते चलूं, ही सो फ्रेंडली, सो फ्रेंडली. एंड
absolutely,
कभी
yes,
आप whenever he speaks to the students, वो इतना मजाक करते हैं कि
yeah,
we are all very lucky to have
yeah,
him, and we're all working
absolutely,
under his supervision. एक और मैं
yes.
आपको मोजो खराब करने के लिए कमेंट्स भी आ रहे हैं. एट स्टार्ट एससी, मैंने जैसे स्नैपचैट बोला तो यहाँ एक और ऑप्शन आ गया एससी पे.
Supreme Court.
इट्स गुड
But
टू सी
yeah,
यू.
that's terrible. That's beyond mojo. That's like you're
जितनी ऑडियंस है एससी से और क्या क्या बन सकता है. लाइक आई एडेड स्नैपचैट, फरियाल एडेड सुप्रीम कोर्ट. एससी से और क्या क्या बन सकता है. लाइक यूज योर imagination, use your creativity. Let's see what else can we make out of SC. Yeah, Shomayl, continue,
yeah.
please.
My acronym is destroyed. Yeah, my acronym is destroyed. I used to have this thing. अच्छा मैं जब भी emails करता था, I used to write SC underneath. तो अब मुझे I'll have to change it. The mojo is like completely destroyed.
Yeah,
Omar,
because
I hate you for
आप
this.
next time class लें, आप next time class लें, and people are पीछे से आवाज आ रही है, Snapchat, Supreme Court.
It's happened.
एक और आ गया, and I like this one. ये जरा
Oh
देखें,
God.
ये देखें. अली सईद साहब कहते हैं,
Sugar coated. Oh boy.
I totally agree.
Sugar coated.
Especially जब आपके interactions ज्यादा हो रही होती हैं, तो you're very sugar coated, if you know what I mean.
Well,
अच्छा,
the more the
अच्छे
sugar,
comment.
the better, right?
अच्छे, देखिए आपके fans भी हैं, तो there are good comments as well. Simply confident.
Oh dear God. Ah.
ये भी अच्छा है. Shomayl, not bad. But since Ali
I
Saeed
know,
is
I
back,
know.
Ali Saeed is back again. हम कुछ एक सवाल कर रहे थे, हम अली सईद साहब के बारे में कुछ बात कर रहे थे. When you were missing है, वो क्या थी? Can you remind me?
I think you were talking about how would he be taking a literature poetry class accordingly?
उसके बाद कुछ बात कर रहे थे. I wish he's here और कमेंट्स करें. कुछ बात हम कर रहे थे, if you remember. Alright, एक आपके क्लासमेट आए हैं. ये बड़ा मजेदार हो गया है. Abbas Shirazi. He says super cheesy.
Oh, Abbas. Hey. Okay, Abbas and I go way back. He always has a certain comment that always has to go. All right, he used to be my senior, and he always has a comment. Yeah, but I love him. I love
And,
him.
and let me add on, Bas Shirazi was the captain of the basketball team as well. He won many trophies for Greenwich.
Yes, yes, yes.
And I remember all the time, वो time ऐसा था Greenwich का कि basketball में Greenwich को कोई नहीं हरा सकता था. We had
No.
Abbas, we had Murtaza, we
We had
had
Shahid Sharif as well.
yeah,
Shahid Sharif.
people. We had Daniel, and the list
We
goes
had
on. We had
we also had we
Samir
also had another one. There was who was that really tall? Salman bhi to tha.
Salman Sardar. Yeah. Salman,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
know.
Salman.
I should invite Salman Sardar for a live session now. You know, it's
Yeah,
about
you should. You
it's
should. You
about
should. It's just gonna add more diversity to this entire session. Yeah,
indeed,
definitely.
indeed. अच्छा एक और ये लास्ट एससी वाले टॉपिक को हम यहाँ पे एंड कर देंगे दो कमेंट्स और ऐड करके
Okay, cool.
आयशा नजमी से सुपर क्लासी ओके
Oh, dear God.
अच्छा मजे की बात देखें यहाँ पे एक रेशियो चल रहा है एक कमेंट्स आ रहे हैं जो फीमेल साइड से आ रहे हैं एंड देन देयर इज एक कमेंट जो मेल साइड से आ रहे हैं और दोनों में डिफरेंस दिख सकता है आपको सो ये और एक आ रहे हैं जो क्लासमेट्स की तरफ से आ रहे हैं हु एक्चुअली नोज द शोमाइल चौधरी सो मानूर फारूकी कहती हैं सुपरस्टिशियस
I know why she says that. She's it's a long story. Yeah.
Shomayl, let me एक बात बताओ क्या how was the feeling क्योंकि देखो it's been a while we're all in a lockdown situation कोई meet up नहीं हो रहे social interaction नहीं हो रही a time like this what do you say about these live sessions and how's your all experience being on it
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I think Umar. The best part about these live sessions is that it's just very organic. That's the best part. जब हम corporate में live कोई session करते हैं या कोई बात करते हैं, so we're like, really uptight, to be very honest, तुमने बिल्कुल बात सही करी है कि, one has to adapt accordingly to the environment that they're in. Now that I'm in the corporate side, I have a certain position, I have a certain designation, I have people reporting to me. So obviously, आपको एक अपनी, you have to have this, you have to create a different aura. And obviously, when you look back, the media side and then the fitness side, तो वहाँ एक different like मैं एक चीज बताता हूँ कि जब my students they see me in the gym, with my pony and then I'm in a sleeveless vest, and they go like, "Sir, ये आप ही हैं?" So I go like, "Yeah, this is me." So I think that these live sessions are very organic and they're just natural, and it's fun being here. The best part is, Umar, that we're talking about everything. Just as Mahanu just said, that these sessions are refreshing, and they actually are. मैं एक चीज बताता हूँ सही है आजकल लोग बैठ के नेटफ्लिक्स पे चीजें देख रहे होते हैं अथरुगुल देख रहे हैं they're watching Vampire Diaries and they're watching these kind of
you mentioned Atrugul if I say choose one character to play from Atrugul who would you like to be
Oh dear God, I'm so sorry. I will not be able to say that because I no, I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it. I unfortunately I don't follow it. I just think that Umar, I'll tell you something very honest. I think this lockdown brought yeah, मैं students को ये बोलता हूँ कि I've been talking to students and they're like sir it's going crazy and हम लोग बैठे हुए होते हैं तो कभी कभी दिल चाहता है कि we just pull our hair out and uh, when this lockdown started Umar, I really tapped into certain very things that I always wanted to do and that a lot of people don't know that what I like to do. Like one of the things is cooking. All right.
what
I always wanted to be a chef. Before I started anything.
yeah, take a break everyone Shomayl can cook all right he's
Oh
working
God.
and he's single all right marketing भी कर दी है मैंने आज I'm trying to use everything that I've learned from Ali Saeed so
you
I
you
realized that Shomayl
you can't put me on the spot, brother. You can't put me on the spot.
but you can cook and you're single all right so news is out लोगों के पास एक
तो
नया टॉपिक डिस्कस करने के लिए आ गया.
you know
And and and
I
and and sorry
ha
Shumal,
ha
you
ha
continue, but
ha
एक
ha
comment
ha
add on कर लूं because we were talking about Saeed Saab and Madam Seema. So she's there and she says, well, me and Saeed have enjoyed your description of the moment. There are a lot of memories with both of us
yes
as well, and
yes
looking forward to be together in future as well. And I would love to have our Honorable Chancellor Madam and Saeed Saab at the same time for a live session where we can, discuss all the memories and all the decades of
that's going to be awesome. That's going to be
yeah,
awesome,
indeed
man.
it will be. So yeah, Shumail, you were telling that you can cook.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of students, like you were saying about this session, this session is so different. You're sitting here, I'm casual right now. You're having green tea. I'm talking to you. I'm connected to the entire Greenwich fraternity. We're talking about different things. लेकिन अमन मैं इसमें एक चीज बोलता हूँ कि a lot of students were giving me a call and I told the students, yeah, do those things that you always wanted to do. For example, some of the things that I always wanted to do. I always wanted to be a chef. So, I don't know, for some reason, cooking just gives me this amazing satisfaction. So, I've been cooking. I will say this on live session. I have taken online baking training courses. All right,
Wow.
of how to bake. I always had this side of me, but I tapped into photography. मुझे photography का बहुत शौक था. Although I'm terrible at it, a friend of mine, a very dear friend of mine, he had given me a camera. और वो अंदर पड़ा हुआ था. And Omar, I think we're living in this age, and I call this age the age of light speed. आपका दिन कब शुरू होता है कब खत्म होता है आपको पता नहीं चलता. you know
Right.
you wake up at 7:30, and you're coming back at 10:30, 11 o'clock. You don't know when it starts and when it ends. And he had given me a camera, and a very dear friend of mine, and I just took it out and I was like, let's have fun with it. I always, I had this. I always wanted to go to art school. शुरू से मेरा था कि यार I'll always go into this chef or cooking thing. Never knew I'm going to come into the corporate side. Never knew that I'm going to be hardcore HR, corporate trainer, fitness, and
लेकिन
loved.
Shumail, आप पे इल्जाम आ गया. देखें, हमारे पास लाइव ऑडियंस है तो
ये
आप
मुझे
जो
पता
बात
था.
करते हैं,
ये
हाँ,
ये मुझे
तो
पता था. ये
हाँ,
मुझे पता था.
पता
ये
था
अभी
तो आप
इतने
ये क्या
ये अभी
इल्जाम है कि आप
ये
खाना
इतने
पकाना जानते हैं,
लातादार.
लेकिन जब आप दोस्तों को घर बुलाते हैं टीम वर्क के लिए तो आप उनको खाना नहीं पकाते, पूछते तक नहीं
अच्छा
है.
अच्छा
मतलब
मैं
ये क्या
बताता
है?
हूँ ये क्यों. अच्छा मैं बताता हूँ ये क्यों है. मैं बताता हूँ. Okay, okay, this is okay. Alright, okay, so basically this is how, this is my pre-teaching days. This is how I started teaching. कि सब लोग ग्रेनिच में when I was studying, तो एक होता था कि एक कहावत होती थी, यार कोई भी कोर्स पास करना है ना शुमैल चौधरी से जाके पढ़ लो. So, first 3-4 children, my classmates used to come, मैंने इनको पढ़ाया वढ़ाया, and they all scored really good grades and they're happy. Eventually, as it started to go on, तो मैं उनको कुछ बना के खिला देता था. I I used to have this cinnamon whipped coffee करके मैं उनको बना देता था. And I used to, फिर उसके बाद क्या हुआ, there was an influx. Like once my dad opened the door, and they're like 30-40 students sitting in my room, and he asked me कि शिवानी ये हो क्या रहा है. वो भी रात के 1-2 बजे. Is everything okay? Like, are you guys planning to burn the house down, or are you guys going to protest or something? What are you doing? And there's a blackboard, and there are markers everywhere. अच्छा कोई बच्चा बैठा हुआ है, he's in stress, he's smoking, he doesn't know what to do. All right, and वो बैठे होते थे, and अच्छा एक दफा, I still remember, एक दफा I was teaching them, so I was writing on the whiteboard, और वो मेरे cupboard पे भी चले गए क्योंकि वो white था. So he came in and he was like, what happened in the room? Like, where were you teaching them? तो वो इतने ज्यादा लोग हो गए थे, तो eventually, unfortunately, I couldn't cater to the cooking of 40 people. All right, so but I know ये मेरे पे इंजाम बहुत आने वाले हैं, absolutely. But that's
Okay,
it's
because as much as I'm loving this conversation, our time is flying. I want to continue this like for at least an hour.
yeah.
But
देखो
लेकिन
50
एक फरमाइश
54 minutes and we didn't even know. 54
nobody.
minutes and
Yes, Shumal, basic वजह देखो. At the same time of the purpose of these live sessions from this Greenwich platform jahan we're trying to educate people, jahan we're trying to
Yeah,
spreading awareness. At the same time, we're trying to entertain people. We're trying to
yeah.
keep them engaged. We're trying to keep them positive. We're trying to spread smiles and
इमोशनल स्टेबिलिटी की बात आ जाती है.
एग्जैक्टली और एक अब आपसे फरमाइश चाहिए, इसका आपने जवाब जरूर देना है। आपने अपनी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स के साथ निकल नहीं जाना है। मिस नादिया कलीम कहती है
Communication.
हाथ पीले करो शुमाइल।
This is also been a question these days from a lot of people, and my students have also been asking, and then a lot of people have been asking कि भाई when is that day sir जब हम आएंगे और हम भंगड़ा करेंगे और वो कौन सा दिन है?
मैं उसकी
तो
वजह बता
I
देता हूँ। people say they have this complaint that Shomayl talks a lot. They want you to get married so that आपकी बोलती बंद हो जाए।
I shut up, yeah. I keep my mouth shut then.
Yeah, no, I need the audience and the comments from the audience कि क्या आप लोग इसलिए चाहते हैं शुमाइल शादी कर ले कि इनकी बोलती बंद हो जाए? Is that so? और शुमाइल आप इसीलिए शादी नहीं कर रहे because you love to talk and you love to speak and you don't want to be tamed? Is that the real reason?
You really know how to arrow in, yeah. You really know how to bullseye right there. You're like यार शिवेल अभी जाने वाला ना, ऐसे नहीं जाने देंगे, कंबल में लपेट के मारेंगे फिर जाने देंगे.
हम चाहते हैं कि आपके जाने के बाद भी लोग कमेंट्स करके हमें जवाब देते रहें ताकि हमें पता चले कि लोग क्या चाहते हैं.
Oh my goodness, this has been an awesome session, man.
नहीं फिर I told you communication skills से निकल नहीं जाना, जवाब देना. So we need an answer here.
Yeah, इसमें जवाब, honestly, I don't know, a lot of people have been asking me this question that, when is it going to be that day? When is it going to be the D-Day? A lot of my friends keep asking me that. अभी कुछ मेरे दोस्त आए from abroad and they were here, so they were like, can I tell a funny story? Can I very quickly tell a
लेकिन फनी स्टोरी के बाद बात घुमाना नहीं, जवाब चाहिए.
मैं यही जवाब देता हूँ. Alright, मैं शुरू में I used to sit in the faculty room ना. तो अब मैं वहां नहीं बैठता क्योंकि वो मेरे लिए बड़ा खतरनाक जगह है मेरे लिए. So I used to sit there. So I was a new faculty member. तो वहाँ और भी वो बैठे होते थे. So some of them didn't know me. So वो एक दफा क्या हुआ कि वो बात हुई कि where is आपके बच्चे कहाँ पढ़ते हैं, आपके बच्चे कहाँ पढ़ते हैं, आपके बच्चे कहाँ पढ़ते हैं. तो I was sitting there and suddenly they came up to me and they were like sir माशाल्लाह आपके बच्चे कहाँ पढ़ते हैं सर, ये बताएं आपके बच्चे कहाँ पढ़ रहे हैं, where are they studying, how do you spend time with them. And I was like really, that was fast, तो it's happened so many. All right, the answer to that question, ये मैं दूंगा. I don't know, man. When the time is right, it's gonna happen. I think God has a plan for everybody. Alhamdulillah, I'm a student who came from the media world. I still remember walking into Greenwich University. Munir Saab standing right at the entrance of Greenwich University, and I was walking in there. It was my one of there's a university placement test.
You were walking in Shomayl style.
I was walking, yeah, I was walking in slow motion, and पीछे वो Terminator का गाना dun 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 dun, all right, and I had that body, and Munir Saab standing there. I think Umar,
ये indirect marketing थी. Shomayl is a fitness trainer, certified coach है, so he had to say that I have the body. All right, continue, Shomayl.
No, not anymore. But I was walking there, Jamil Saab standing there, and I walked in. I think Umar, I had no idea I was going to be a lecturer. I had no idea I was going to teach. I had no idea I was going to be, the head of the head of learning OD. I had no idea I was going to be a corporate trainer. After being told that I can never be a corporate trainer, So I think God has a plan for everybody. मैं आजकल इन बच्चों को, I hope these kids are seeing it. I hope my students are seeing it, and I just want to tell them, guys, you are here for a reason. Alright, you won the race and you're here for the reason. And बहुत दफा मेरे students मुझे बोलते हैं कि सर इनने मुझे बोला कि मैं ये नहीं कर सकता, इनने मुझे बोला सर मैं ये नहीं कर सकता. Nobody in this entire world can tell you what you cannot do and can do.
Totally agree.
All right, it's you. All right, it's only you. If you put your heart and soul at anything, man, you can get through. Don't keep expectations from other people, but keep expectations from yourself. इसी तरह मैं बोलता हूँ कि यार marriage it's amazing. I think it's an amazing passage of ride. It's an amazing experience. A lot of my friends are married, and they're very jealous that I'm not. यही हो रहा होता है वो मुझे गालियां देते हैं कि तुम अभी तक you're still not married. You should get married. You should know how it feels. And right now
ताकि
I think
ताकि
I'm.
सब इसलिए मैरिड हो जाए ताकि सब एक दूसरे के गम मिल के समझ सके ना. So they can relate to the pains. Yeah, Shomayl.
So I think I think very well put. But I think right now I'm married with work. I never knew I was going to be having so many opportunities. I had no idea that I was going to be here today with you on Greenwich on the Greenwich portal with the entire fraternity. So I think, oh my, God has a plan for everybody. And inshallah, there's going to be the time. So, just ma'am said that हाथ पीले कब कर रहे हो? So inshallah उसी वक्त हाथ पीले होंगे, and we'll take it from there. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'm excited for that as well. But
बिल्कुल.
let's see.
मुझे पहले पता था इसलिए मैंने कहा था कि शोमाइल अपनी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स इस्तेमाल करते हुए राइट लेग पे निकल जाएगी. So that was the automatic answer. We still don't have an answer, but let me tell you, I'll get to the bottom of this and I will get the answer. You don't worry about it. So
Okay,
Shomayl
how
Chowdhury,
about this? How about this? We'll have another session to uncover all of this again. How about that?
no, we'll have a session when we have our Bhabhi right next to you and she'll be uncovering all the things about you. So that would be much
Oh dear
better.
God. Oh dear.
Right.
All right.
So,
The ball is in my court. The ball is in
yeah.
my court. Yeah.
So, Shomayl, thank you so much for being part of this live session. Indeed, it was refreshing. All the audience, everyone loved it. The students, the faculty, and every
Thank
single
you.
person who's watching, they loved it.
Thank
And
you.
thank you so much for your time. And
Thank you
before
so much for having me. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Sir Ali Said Saab, for giving me this opportunity. I mean, he was the one who said, "Kiyad, Shomayl Kulao." Thank you for all the comments, guys. Thank you to the entire Ganesh fraternity. Thank you to you, man. Good job. Awesome, brother. You're doing a fantastic job. It's. I think it's been an amazing day. Being connected to the entire Ganesh fraternity. Thank you so much. Love to all of you. All right. Stay blessed. Stay safe. And wish you all the best, guys, and wish you all the best for your live sessions ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, so जो मैं जाने से पहले कह रहा था कि since Shomayl has past history of media, ये VJ भी रह चुके हैं. So I'll give this opportunity to Shomayl to give an extra before he leaves, and you just give the extra of this live session in Shomayl Chowdhury style.
All right, I'm going to give the extra talking to you. All right, guys, we were in conversation with a very, very dear friend of mine, a very interesting individual who is full of hidden talents. He is, I usually call him a powerhouse of talents because, after working with him, it was awesome. He's multitasking. He can take on stress. He's super fun. All right, and very dear to my heart. And it was awesome talking to you. It was awesome being connected to the entire Greenwich fraternity. I think it was awesome talking about everything. We were basically talking about everything. We were talking about from memories to education to the lockdown, and it was fantastic. Wish you all a very good night. I wish you all stay blessed, stay safe, and inshallah till next time. I don't know when I'm going to be next on live, but till next time, wish you all the best, Umar, for your next guest. Yeah, cheers, brother. Bye
Right.
bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye. And while Shomayl is there backstage watching me and he can't speak anymore, so now I have the opportunity to speak alone. So, as Sir Ali Said said, SC stands for sugar coated. Extro ने fully clear कर दिया है how sugar coated Shomayl was with that extro. Jokes apart, we all love Shomayl Chowdhury, and I can see his expressions right now because he's helpless. He cannot speak. He can just watch. But then again, this session was lovely. It was full of energy, and at the same time, where we learned a lot of things about life, about how to deal with stress, how to take care of your mental health, how to utilize your time. We shared the whole memories of his student life and the whole experience and exposure he has working. इस सेशन में बहुत सी चीजें हमारी थी, and most importantly, the people loved it, everyone enjoyed it, and that's what our motto is: to spread smiles, to spread positivity, to give people some activity. We want all of you out there to be productive. And जहाँ शोमाइल ने इतने अच्छे तरीके से कहा कि इंसान को सिर्फ रोकती है उसकी सोच. So you can do anything. Success और आपके बीच में सिर्फ एक बैरियर है, और वो है आपकी अपनी सोच, वो है आपके अपने जो आपके जहन में कंफ्यूजन्स हैं. सो हैव क्लैरिटी इन लाइफ. यूज दिस टाइम टू मेक योरसेल्फ clear in the head. Use this time to think what you're good at. Use this time to explore your own self. And once, inshallah, when this whole COVID is over, be ready for the new tomorrow. Be ready for the new world. And be ready to be a better version of your own self. I hope you like this session. Please do give your feedback in the comments and let us know what kind of sessions do you want to see in the future. किस टॉपिक पे हम प्रोग्राम्स करें और किस गेस्ट को हम इनवाइट करें. So until next time, keep smiling, stay safe, stay positive, and Pakistan Zindabad.